Friedrichstadtpalace a few weeks before the premiere. Katharina Diedrich is preparing for her daily ballet practice.
This is also to wake you up and feel your body. Without practice, you couldn't do it. You need it as a dancer.
2 stories below in the fabric storeroom, Simona Brunn is waiting for fashion designer Michael Michalski. He's designed more than 500 costumes for the new show. The costume seamstress chooses the fabrics to go with the designs.
You have to adjust to each costume designer. What does he like? What does he really love? It's difficult sometimes, but generally you figure it out pretty quickly. You see the figurines, and then you know which direction he's taking, which style he has, because every costume designer has his own style.
The Friedrichstadtpalace is already advertising its new show, Ima. Behind the facade, it's a construction site. The first components of the stage set still have to be welded. The whole stage is being rearranged for the most expensive show in the history of the Berlin Revue Theater. The classical ballet practice begins. The company at the Friedrichstadtpalace has 60 dancers from 20 countries. Katharina Diedrich has been part of the ensemble for 2 years. She came to Berlin at the age of 13 to study dance at the State Ballet School. The dancers practice an hour every day before the actual rehearsals.
It was strenuous, like every day. This is definitely strenuous work, but that's what you want. You need it as a dancer. You want to torment yourself a bit in the morning.
A quick trip to the wardrobe. Dancers shower and change their tricots up to 4 times a day. In the fabric storeroom, Simona Brunn and Michael Michalski discuss how to implement his designs. The costume seamstress coordinates all the tailoring in the theater.
The fabrics have to have volume because it has to be 3-dimensional.
Michalski has been working on the designs for almost a year. This is the first time the fashion designer has created costumes for the stage.
I'm a little afraid that it's too stiff.
I'd take a look at the first fitting. We can always change our minds then.
It needs a certain volume. It should stand up a bit, but also be able to move.
I would attach this here for the master seamstress so that we can match the material to the design.
I love clothing, costumes, and things I've never done before. For me as a designer, this is an opportunity to pull out all the creative stops, because it's not just about creating a great stage setting. When I work as a fashion designer, things have to be sturdy enough for everyday life. But here, they have to look good under light and in movement. And of course, that's something entirely different.
Katharina Diedrich on the way to the stage. Today she will rehearse a complete scene for the first time. The rehearsal plan is changed on short notice. That's time enough to get to know the new stage.
It was really fascinating. We hadn't seen any of it before. We started last week and weren't allowed on stage. And now, walking up the steps, I was shocked and overwhelmed at how much it's changed.
In the next edition of Following the Dream, we'll see the first rehearsals on the stage. Will they go smoothly? Find out next time.